So I'm going to read a couple of short passages from a posthumous collection of Ludwig Wittgenstein's works that I got my books out and I found this book last night. What I actually want to say is that here too, it is not a matter of the words one uses or of what one is thinking when using them, but rather of the difference they make at various points in life. How do I know that two people mean the same when both say they believe in God? And one can say just the same thing about the Trinity. Theology, which insists on the use of certain words and phrases and bans others, makes nothing clearer. That's attributed to Karl Barth. It, so to speak, fumbles around with words because it wants to say something and doesn't know how to express it. Practices give words their meaning. And here's a second passage. Psychology describes the phenomena of color blindness as well as those of normal sight. What are the phenomena of color blindness? Certainly the reactions of the colorblind person which differentiate him from the normal person. But certainly not all of the colorblind person's reactions, for example, not those that distinguish him from a blind person. Can I teach the blind what seeing is? Or can I teach this to the sighted? That doesn't mean anything. Then what does it mean to describe seeing? But I can teach human beings the meaning of the word blind and sighted. And indeed, the sighted learn them just as the blind do. Then do the blind know what it is like to see? But do the sighted know? Do they also know what it's like to have consciousness? But can't psychologists observe the difference between the behavior of the sighted and the blind? Or meteorologists?
We're going to get snow again tomorrow.
Or meteorologists, the difference between rain and drought. We certainly could, for example, observe the difference between the behavior of rats whose whiskers had been removed and those which were not mutilated in this way. And perhaps we could call that describing the role of this tactile apparatus. The lives of the blind are different than those of the sighted. Thank you.